So, boom, listen. Don't. Just listen to a bit of Talk Sport before I came on here. Very interesting. I'll tell you what, it's very rare. It's very rare, but I agree with Andy Forgin Goldstein. But it's actually talking sense. I have to do a video tomorrow about it. It's actually talking Forgin sense for once. Well done, Andy. Anyone watch the new Star Trek? What's that? Strange New Worlds? Anyone watch that? What else is there? Sort Your Life Out. Ben Fogel, The New Life in the Wild. Dana. Police something. Can't really see that. Like Nastia. Is that for you guys, is it? The Institute. The Godfather of Harlem. And Dexter Resurrection. I ain't even finished off Dexter, to be fair, so but I see that the Resurrection's back. I see that he must have died or something, or I'm guessing he disappeared, and now he's got another show out. Am I tempted? I don't know. I'm looking for something really good. Someone at work told me something like it's like Ozark, but I can't remember the name of it. Which I need to ask him tomorrow when I see him. I said I was doing so boom. I was here before you. You can watch Love Island. Okay, try and kick me out after I let her do all her meetings. You know, you better not bend over too much, Kate, because we nearly saw your backside.
No, you didn't.
We did. It was close.
Pink shorts on. That wasn't my backside, thankfully.
He wear shorts. Surely, boy, what we say. Rewatch Snowfall. I haven't seen Snowfall, to be fair. I should watch it. Was it on BBC? BBC iPlayer. I should watch Snowfall. I need to watch Snowfall. Have you seen The Wire? Is Snowfall better than The Wire? That's what I want to know. Why is sister still talking?
Oh.
While her brother sleeps?
Yeah.
This kid, she's so knackered. But she's just up playing. Like she thinks she's going to miss something. Yeah, iPlayer, get involved. Okay, I'm going to have to watch it. I've watched the first episode twice, I think. I have to start again. Go again. There's nothing on. It's dry right now. I watched Sacramento Days, but there's only one episode a week. Incredibles is done. There's no The Boys. What else is there? What's the Irish thing I was watching? Kitsch. No. What was that one you said? Was it Mobland as well? That was sick. Mobland's done. What are they called? The Kinsellas. Done. Don't think I'm interested in The Gentleman so much after I've seen Mobland. What's this? The Wire. The Wire's good, but it's a bit dated now. It was made in early 2000s. Whoa. Man said dated. How are you guys calling the 2000s dated one? That's crazy. Man said dated. The City is Ours. I think that's what it was called. The City is Ours. No, it can't be The City is Ours. Not if it's on BBC iPlayer. It's a Netflix thing. The City is Ours. Oh, This City is Ours. Okay, I'm gonna give that a go. Remember that, Kate? This City is Ours. Has what happened with Cass?
Leave me here,
What happened with Cass?
I'm not bringing you up to speed.
What happened with Cass?
There's no Cass.
There is, what have you seen so far? Do you know who Cass is? Oh, so you're not up to speed then. You're not up to speed. She's telling me she don't want to put me up to speed on this thing, but I know certain characters she don't know. But anyway, let's talk football. What I was saying, I just heard something interesting on TalkSport, and they're all crying about why Newcastle can't spend, why they can't flex. Like, why aren't they allowed? There should be rules that just allows them to spend their money. And you know what? It just dawned on me. It dawned on me because you know what? For such a long time, I've let myself get consumed by the nonsense. But it just dawned on me that people are crying that Newcastle can't cheat, basically. And obviously, Charlie, you're going to have something to say about it because it affects you because you are part of the cheating bandwagon. But obviously, the kings of it are Chelsea. That financial doping. Because Andy Goldstein was saying it took Man United 25 years to get to this privilege where they can spend this kind of money, and they got to this state via success. Same with Liverpool, same with Arsenal. That's why those three. If everyone else was out of the equation and there was no oil money, it would be those three battling it out forever. So, it was just an interesting point that people just crying over the fact that we can't cheat, that we can't allow more cheaters in. Because right now, that's what it is. It's gonna be bare man on steroids, basically, and that's what it will be in the end. Here, but that was just my two. Now, you can watch it here. It's done. That's my 2 pence. But Newcastle are struggling to buy players right now, and it can't be because of that, because they're allowed to spend right now, but they're struggling to attract players. The fact that Man United got Embremo over Newcastle because Man United was, Embremo said it's the biggest club in the world. That mantra still stands with Manchester United. That still holds weight. So that's one. Eki Teki. Well, Liverpool, Newcastle. It's the champions or it's going to be Newcastle. I'm going to go to the champions. It's it's mad because now Newcastle they're at the halfway house. Halfway house where they're competing with elite, but they're not elite, and they're not beneath. They're not Aston Villa. They're just in purgatory, basically. Let them spend. Nobody's chanting in Newcastle unless they are getting. Listen, bruv, exactly, and that's the same with Man City. No one was moving to that side of Manchester unless the bag was crazy, because your heritage was. Let's be real, it wasn't elite level, was it? It's now it is, but it wasn't then. So it's just they're in your situation, but they thought they was gonna be able to flex straight away, but that's not the case. That's not been the case. Obviously, Chelsea set pace. Chelsea was the blueprint. Even without at a certain point, Chelsea tried to do business, didn't quite work out. Man City though saw what Chelsea done and done it better. Man City done it a lot better than Chelsea. Leao and Eze still gettable. Jay, I owe you an apology, bro. Another humbling moment for myself, Jay. True motherfucking humbler. Because Leao, broski, you was the first person I thought of when I saw Leao do a madness against Arsenal and Liverpool. Wicked. You know what? It's a shame. It's a shame, Jay, because he's not gettable for us because we've got Nonri. And Nonri will be good, bro. He will be your new Leao. He will be. How you talk about Leao, you're going to talk about Nonri like that, bro. I promise you. Yeah, 15 years ago, that was the case. But outside of London, Manchester is one of the places. Charlie. Listen, Man City have done a lot for that city. Obviously, Man United were selfish and they just had their side popping. But, Man City have made it equal. Because now you can talk to Man United. It's crazy because you've got more money. You've now got a history built up. You've done bits. You know what I mean? It's been impressive. I was reading something today. Was it 6 Premier Leagues, 4 Coca-Cola Cups? Is it 2 FA Cups? 1 Champions League, 1 Super Cup, 1 World Cup, and 3 Charity Shields in 9 seasons? Fuck me, bruv. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And I know Chelsea won 19 trophies over 20 seasons, which is also, for a game, fantastic. Do you know what I'm saying? But Man City done what Chelsea done in 9 years. So what took 20, you done it in 9. Impressive. Very, very impressive. If Isak goes Liverpool, then we will finish third and FA Cup final. No, I don't believe that. I believe even if they do get Isak, I believe that we can still win the league. All it does is now makes it more of an even playing field with them getting Isak. Because I think right now, without Isak, I think Arsenal win the league. I strongly believe that without Isak, right now, Arsenal win the league. With Isak, it's going to be close between the two teams, well, the three teams. Because I'm talking like Man City. I'm just writing off Man City straight away. But Man City have got one. Listen, Man City's team is ridiculous for me. I think it's gone under the radar because they've done a lot of buys in January, which was for this summer because they writ off last season. But no, but these buys are going to be bedded in, so they've had that little extra time. So I think it's a bit of genius work from Man City, really. So people have kind of gone quiet because it's not in vogue right now because Arsenal are buying, Chelsea are buying. It's like what's hot today. Everyone forgot what was done yesterday. So I think Man City's Mamouche and Haaland is as good as Isak and Mo Salah, Gyökeres, Saka. That if not better than Mamouche Haaland. The Mamouche Haaland link up, no one's even speaking about it, and that is going to be fucking ridiculous next season. 20 goals from Mamouche, league goals, 30 league goals from Haaland. No one's even talking about what they're cooking. I'm just hoping that defense that Man City have, I'm hoping it stays crumbling because I don't know what's going on with that defense. I just hope it stays like that. But from an attacking standpoint, they're going to be on some smoke, Man City, next season. It's mad what Man City's owners have done to the land around City ground. Just built a 23,000 seat arena, hotel, ground extensions. We see that's what I'm saying, like beautiful. It was just Man United being stingy. Do you know what I'm saying? But now you've got it on your side, and now the whole city is just flourishing. You said this last season, remember, with a little bit of luck, we can make it through tonight. That was gassing. Well, last season, shall I tell you about last season? There was a stat about no team in the history of the Premier League has progressed 5 seasons in a row and beat their tally point from the season before, and Arsenal had gone up. Same with Man City, so it was only right that we both dipped. But I didn't even take Liverpool into consideration. And if you look at it, actually pre the stats, Liverpool only finished with 2 more points than they did the season before. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it took to win the league because there was no competition. The other two collapsed. Arteta can't afford to win a FA Cup or a League Cup anymore. It's Premier League or Champions League. Otherwise, he is fucking cooked. The King, I somewhat agree with you. I 99.9% agree with you. But 0.1 says, you know what, the FA Cup, you know what it does? It gets him 10 games for the next season. That's what it does. If he wins FA Cup, finishes second or third, it gets him 10 games next season. Or unless the right man pops up, then yeah, we can part ways. But I think I think winning just the FA Cup would be a disaster. I think winning the League Cup and FA Cup would be great. And finishing second or third, that would be good. But really, we have to aim higher in it. It's got to be League or Champions League, really. Arsenal are the first team to finish second 3 times, twice in a row. Yeah, but the last time, Jay, that we did it, we also finished first. Do you know what I mean? We'd finished first either side of that. So we'd won the league in 97, 98. 98, 99 was United. 99, 2000 was United. 2000, 2001 was United. Then 2001, 2002 was Arsenal. 2002, 2003 was United. And then 2003-04, Arsenal. By the way, we should have won both those leagues either side. So 98-99, we should have won the league. And when was the other one we should have won the league? And we should have won the league 001. No, 0102, 0203. 0203, we should have won the league. But we bottled it in the last game of the season, second from last game of the season. Like when the attention is off City, you're not ready for what Pep is cooking. I mean, listen, bro, I'm talking about Pep, me, bro. I'm seeing it. I've seen it already. That's why we needed Gyökeres. And I think if we really want to do something, we need to get Eze in. I really believe that, and I just hope that the Noni signing is not a mistake, and I hope it turns out to be some bad man, fool is a fool. Ninja Man style. 3 times. I mean, 3 times. When was the other time? I don't. That must have been back in the day, before my time. But yeah, there's nothing wrong when you're close to when you're always competing for the league. You're going to finish second more times than anybody else. So that's actually a good stat. But people will use that as a negative. But I look at that stat as a team that's always competing because we won the league 13 times. If we'd never won it, then that stat is a nasty stat. But when you've won the league 13 times, to finish second 3 times in a row, 3 times, if you convert those all into league titles, that's 9 league titles on top of the 13. Do you know what I mean? That's 22 titles. That's a record. That just shows how big Arsenal are. That's why Arsenal's elite. That's why we're elite. Is this Pep's last 2 seasons? I think so. I definitely believe so. I said this. This is the season of the new domination era. It is because Pep's only going to stay here 1 season and then maybe 1 more after and bounce for sure. Seen an interesting stat on the Glock today. Yeah, but he scored for all these 39 goals. 37 of them were against lower half teams. That was last season, but he's been in the Portuguese league for 2 seasons, and he's scored against every single team he's faced. So that includes the top half, Charlie boy. But people, they don't want to use that. They just want to talk about the sensationalism. And if you also pre it, the 37 goals that he scored against the lower half, that's what Arsenal need against lower block teams. We don't need him to score the goals against the big 6 because we do that anyway. It's against the lower block teams. And if you also think about it, Charlie, he scored a hat-trick against Man City. Liverpool are not fogging around. Arsenal need to respond. Eze and left winger pending. Arteta, bruv, we signed non-re, that's what non-re's about. Yeah, Charlie boy, we got your stats. Brother, don't worry. We got your stats. Don't worry. This is people coping. That's how they cope because they're jealous. Do you know what I'm saying? If Man United about Ollie Watkins, you ain't going to see no stats about Ollie Watkins. Just nothing but pure jealousy. And I get it because we're the most hated. People are scared of what Arsenal might do. It has them shivering. Anyway. Man, damn, I'm off ski. I'm going to go and watch some TV before I go bed. I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully got a show for you. Anyway, love you and leave you. Let's go.